How to operate from creation is finished in your daily workflow. So hi everyone and welcome to this new video where we are going to talk about the I am awareness and how to use the I am awareness from the cause, the internal cause to your 3D reality, how to stop obsessing on strategies over identity, how to operate from embodying instead of seeking, how to stop obsessing over your matrix, because your matrix are just a reflection of your previous internal states. I would go deeper on that, and how to break the subconscious rule that growth must be hard. So if you're ready, let's dive into it. I don't want to waste your time. So what is the I am? The I am is the universal consciousness. You can call it God, the universe, the infinite intelligence that is within you. And this is super important to understand that this is within you, because this is the awareness that exists before you add any definition to it, because any definition to it will be reflected into your 3D reality as an identity. So when you say that I am struggling to find clients, I am stuck at 20K a month, I am waiting for Stripe's notification to feel safe, you are taking the pure creative power of your awareness, the I am awareness, God himself, to reflect the conditions of lack, because you want to create the conditions of lack by identifying, to use the creative power to reflect this in your 3D reality. So whatever you place after I am will be your identity and experience in your 3D reality. And I want to emphasize your 3D reality, because your 3D reality is a personal experience. So if you want to shift from cause to effect, you need to understand three things. Your physical 3D is a delayed reflection of your internal 3D. I repeat, your physical 3D is just a delayed reflection of your internal 3D. So everything that you see in your business today, like your strike balance, the followers, the client conversation, is simply the physical playback of a past internal image that you choose repeatedly. The thing that you need to understand is right now, creation is finished. So every monthly revenue, every client, every level of authority already exists in your awareness right now. Just by using the I am awareness, you can shift to the reality that you want. Because the I am awareness will reflect the implication of what you are saying just after, with the identity that is attached with what you choose. This is why you only need to choose your identity. You need to choose the reality that you want to experience with the I am awareness, and be loyal to your internal identity, internal choice. Because the 3D cannot give you something that comes from your internal identity, from your I amness, from God himself. You cannot. This is the game is not from the external to the internal, is the internal into the external. So work is just an expression of your identity. You don't take action to force an outcome into existence. You follow the informant of your choice, and actions will be natural from this position. Excuse me. It means that when you choose a reality, when you choose an identity, it is already created. Everything is already created. Where the trap is that you are not loyal to your internal 3D, or to your internal choices, or to your internal identity. So you don't let the 3D to unfold to reflect what you are loyal to. I love this for loyal. I love to use and to frame everything from the loyal space on loyal frame, because when you have discipline with your internal image, your internal choices, It has no choice to be reflected into your 3D reality. This is why you need to dethrone the 3D noise. Your physical reality has a time delay because the 3D world does not reflect your present state, it reflects your past internal 3D. This is why you need to be loyal to your internal 3D to be reflected. So your physical conditions now are simply the lagging echo of an old internal 3D that is playing out. So every time that you are, for example, seeing your stripe balance, instead of be loyal to the stripe balance that you see like right now, be loyal to the internal stripe balance. Let's say that right now you are making 20K a month. This is an old lagging echo of an old internal image. Now you see internally 50K a month and you stay loyal to this number. All right? Because 3D is just dead past news. This is just your old awareness that is playing right now. So if you stay in a loop, if you're just seeing the same thing externally and you entertain the same thing internally, you will have exactly the same things. This is why now you need to shift into the internal 3D, the internal identity of someone who has the results that you want. If you see 20K in your Stripe account right now, internally you see 50K and you let the informant of it, all right? This is why you don't need to react. You don't need to react because the reactions will recreate your awareness. So every time you panic, you panic, you are doubting that something will stay the same or worse. This is just a trick of your old awareness trying to stay alive. This is just a trick of your old identity to stay alive. This is why now you need to be loyal to your internal reality because it has no choice to be reflected because the internal is the cause, the external is the effect. It cannot be reversed. It cannot be reversed. So when you are loyal to your internal 3D, it has no choice to be reflected. And the great thing is you can observe those negative emotions and still claim your truth because negative emotions are attached to a version of you who doesn't want to die. The version of you who's making, for example, 20K a month doesn't want to die because you claim that right now you are the version of you who makes 50K a month. So it will do everything to make you react. So every time that you feel doubt, anxiety, panic, fears, you can observe those emotions and still be in the identity of someone who is making 50K a month right now. All right? So now the subconscious rule that growth must be hard. Everything in your universe is an experience. And everything that you say based on the I am awareness will be reflected in your reality. This is why when you say that it will be hard, guess what? You created a rule where your business will be an experience of hardship. Now you just need to align yourself internally to be loyal to a new rule. You can decide that now everything is easy because you are the creator of your experience. You are the I am awareness. You are God that has an experience with your vessel. So, do you think that God chooses something that is hard or not? No. You can choose that growth is easy. Growth is my natural state. And based on this new rule that everything is easy, fluid, joyous, you can choose the rule that will be reflected into your 3D reality. This is why now, instead of framing everything as hard for your business, hard to have new clients, hard to have this new monthly plateau, You just observe that it was something that was chosen before and reject this rule. And to inject a new rule into your 3D reality, into your internal 3D, that everything is easy because you are the law. You are the truth. This is why from now, take action from the awareness of the best out there. There is a version of you who is the best out there for your niche. Is the best out there in your niche, in your business, and frankly, there is no competition. I'm not saying that because this is a collective rule that everything is a competition, but you are in your own experience, in your own bubble, where everyone is you. So there is no competition. If you see competition, it's because you've created an experience of competition. So now you can choose the version of you who is the best in your niche. Just by using the I am awareness, because the I am awareness, God, the infinite intelligence, will shift you into the timeline where you experience what you put after the I am that I am, Exodus 3:14. So it makes no sense to reflect on competition, to see competition, because they are you. And you are reversing the cause and effect. You take the external to be influence in your internal state. You understand that? So now you use the I am awareness to, if you want to be the best out there, you can use the I am awareness. You can use the projector, the light, to project the experience where you are the best in your niche. So, for a practical daily application, before you're writing, copying, you are filming content, you are doing anything in your business, anchor the identity. I am the best out there. I am already booked out. I am the evidence. And based on this identity, what would I do? What will I share? What will I create? What will I be? From sales page, from your copies, from your videos, don't try to seek validation from the external, because the external will never give you validation if you don't give it to yourself first and see yourself from the identity of I am the prize in my niche. And from out there, you will reflect an experience that is personal where you are the prize. All right? And observe yourself. Observe how you, right now, observe your business, how you see your 3D right now. Because your 3D is just a mirror of an old internal image, 3D image. So if you saw that having clients, for example, was difficult, all right, new rule. I'm having clients with ease right now. Align client with ease. Boom, I shift. Right now, I've decided, I've chosen and stay loyal to this new rule. That's it. You don't need to do much, just choosing and deciding that this is your new rule right now. Because the projector, the light, the infinite intelligence, the I am awareness will create the experience where this rule is in place. That's it. It's as easy as it is. All right? And if you want to work with me to identify your blank spots, there is links in my description. Let me know what resonated with you in this video, and I see you in the next one.